Now, ever since the Xbox briefing, social media has been on fire with talk about Xbox One S, Project Scorpio, and much, much more. Thankfully, we have been joined by Phil Spencer to answer some of your biggest questions. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Always
Some of the biggest
to see
questions,
you.
hopefully the easier questions.
Well, sure, it'll be easy. You got this. You got this. So, can you clarify what exactly Xbox Play Anywhere means, and how is that different from crossplay?
Yeah, great question. You know, we're delivering our first-party games now on Xbox and Windows. We want you to be able to buy one copy of the game that works through your Xbox Live account on both Windows 10 and Xbox. So buy the game once. Your save game works across both platforms, and many of the games are going to allow you to play games across networks, or across devices. So you can play on Windows against people on Xbox or with people on Xbox. But it's really the idea about buying the game once and having it available on both platforms.
Awesome. All right, so let's say that hypothetically I'm still an Xbox 360 owner.
Yep.
That being said, what should my next hardware purchase be? I guess they are the tough questions.
No. I say, we're about giving people choice about what console they want to buy. We announced the Xbox One S here. I think it's a beautiful console. It's a small console, but I think when I was thinking about it, I think just today we announced that the original Xbox is on a promotional price for $279 now, which is a great value.
That's a huge deal.
Yeah, so if you're thinking about it, it's about how much money do I want to spend to get to the next generation. I think the Xbox One is a great console. Xbox One S, its size, everything else. The nice thing when you jump into the Xbox One generation, all the games that you're buying, the accessories that you're buying, if and when you decide to upgrade to Project Scorpio, they're all going to work. Right, so that's like you're making the investment now, and that investment will move forward with you.
I think that's brilliant. I think it allows everybody to have a chance to be part of the next gen.
That's right. That's exactly right.
So some of the most exciting titles that you showed at the briefing yesterday are indie games like We Happy Few, which I am in love with.
Best demo in the show.
Oh my God, it's so cool. Inside, which I really desperately want to play. I love the atmosphere of it. And Cuphead, which I've been waiting for forever, and I can't wait to get my hands on it. Oh my God, it looks so good. I mean, they all look so good. That being said, what are your favorite titles coming out of the ID at Xbox program?
Yeah, you started with Inside. I finished that game last week, right before. Yeah.
Is it really good?
It's probably my game of the year so far.
Really?
It is fantastic.
Oh,
yeah. Now I was a huge Limbo fan, so I think the team at Playdead, it's launching the end of this month, so all Xbox customers and people on Windows are going to get to play it here really soon. But just the amount of attention to detail, the atmospherics in the game, just beautiful. But I like staying in the ID space. You talk about We Happy Few. I saw our Xbox presentation probably 30 times.
Yeah.
And every time I watch that demo, the scene with the rat and the piñata and it's kind of got that Clockwork Orange feel to it. You mentioned, I don't know if you mentioned Below. Below is a game that's coming, and Below is another one I'm really looking forward to, Cuphead. And we also had a great lineup of bigger blockbuster games coming this year. The lineup of games for Xbox customers, I don't think it's ever been a better time to be an Xbox player. Fantastic.
Now, Xbox announced some Xbox Live improvements, so how do clubs looking for group and arena change the way that people use Xbox Live?
Yeah, we think about that. We have this initiative we talk about called Gaming for Everyone, which is making sure that our Xbox Live service is a service that anybody feels comfortable playing on. And clubs was really this idea, whether it's around the hobbies that you have or the interests that you have, or frankly, maybe I want to have a club which is a no profanity club, where I just want to, and I want to make sure that when I'm trying to find people to play with features like looking for group, that I'm able to find the selection of people that I'm comfortable playing with online. Because we know in the kind of unfeathered internet, some crazy things can happen sometimes.
I'm glad you brought that up, because I find myself wanting to play games and have my son in the room, but because of certain situations, I can't. That's a great way how clubs exist.
That is exactly why clubs exist, right? And you'll find clubs that are based around games. They'll be based around kind of social people who like the Seattle Seahawks or something. But you'll also find people in the style that they want to play. Like I'm old dads that go to bed at 10. That's my club, right? So if it gets to 10
o'clock,
o'clock,
my husband Blair joins.
But it is about creating those environments where people feel like they can play online in a safe environment for them. I think it's really important as a platform holder that we think about being inclusive of all people when the games that they want to play and how they want to play them.
Awesome. So this one, so my dad's here at E3, which is super awesome.
He's right over there. We can wave to him.
He's right over there. We can wave to him. And he saw this one, got super excited about it. Forza Horizon 3 looks absolutely beautiful. Have you had a chance to play it yet?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm a big Forza player. It's one of the games, if people don't know, I sit right below here and I do like 40 interviews in a day.
Yeah.
But in between the interviews, I have a chance to play a game. Forza Horizon 3 is on my screen, so that's what I'm playing in my meeting room.
It looks gorgeous.
Beautiful game. You know, they're doing it 4K on PC. It looks great on Xbox One. High dynamic range, so on the Xbox One S, if you plugged into an HDR TV, you get the broader color spectrum, so the colors just pop. Based in Australia, I mean, you're on the beach, you're in the jungles, it's fantastic. I think Playground always does a really, really good job with the Forza Horizon series.
It looks really, really pretty.
Good.
Really pretty. All right, so earlier today we watched a gamer named Matt Kelly cross a threshold few people have. He got a 1 million gamer score. Let's take a look.
That's it. Now it's just walking and talking. And
let's go ahead and now open up. The proof is in the profile, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and pull up that profile. There you see it. We're going to pull it up right now. 1 million gamer score
good.
here for Matt Kelly.
Really
I'm going to have you throw that controller down. I'll throw down my cards as well. I got to shake your hand here. Congratulations, Matt Kelly. You have joined an incredibly exclusive club. Tell me, how does it feel to do this? We're here at the Xbox booth. This is your favorite game on the Xbox One. We're at E3 2016. This is your first time here. How does it all feel?
It feels absolutely incredible. I can't even really probably convey my emotions right now. It's been 10 years. I've been trying to do this, and to finally get it here, being invited to E3, I'm in heaven. It's like a dream. It's something I've always wanted to do. You know, I watch all the Xbox press conferences every year, and I'm just really grateful and that Phil and Mike and everybody at Xbox decided this was something that they wanted to show off. So I wanted to thank them personally and all my friends out there. So I'm ecstatic.
Yeah, and I mean, you now have a few days to explore the E3 floor. You know, on behalf of Phil and the entire Xbox team, we want to thank you for coming out here. I mean, devoting so much time into all these games. Hopefully you've enjoyed the journey along the way over the past 12 years, and it's special to have you here with us. So once again, congrats on crossing that million mark.
Thank you very much.
All right, so it turns out that Matt actually helped you beat Halo 5 on Legendary, but until today, you guys have never met face to face. We have Matt right here standing by with Mike Ybarra from the Xbox engineering team. Come out here.
Hey! Woo! Hey, Rand.
Super, congratulations.
Congrats, 1 million, that's amazing. On Ori, what a perfect game to do it on.
Awesome.
So, Rand and I play games usually once or twice a week. We get online together. He did kind of carry me through Halo 5 Legendary with Mike. He's a better gamer than I. But one of the things I love about the Xbox Live community is people like Rand who get on, support other people playing games, help people, do streams of showing what new games are like. I mean, this guy right here is such a vital part of the Xbox Live community. And he does it, you know, all because of his love of games. And having him here at E3 is really special. So I'm glad he's here.
Well, congratulations. That's a huge achievement. Bravo to you, sir. Bravo to you. Thanks so much to Phil Spencer and Mike Ybarra, and of course, congratulations to Matt, our latest inductee into the 1 million Gamer Score Club. Woo!